defense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And they managed to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 41. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Working quickly here.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow, yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes vacates quickly left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early to put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, go ahead.
First down, here's Lamar. He lobs it deep middle. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Look, Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. going for it with Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
No, we changed it. 13. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He throws him up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 21-7 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. Offense up to the line fast.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Ravens.
From the 18 on second down. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. Get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing it fourth down.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. They're down to their final one in this half. So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 38-yard look here. Butker knocks it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Chiefs at a deficit. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. Hey, facing the deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Plenty of time to attack that deficit, but here we go. They're attacking already, going on sides in the first half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He's making him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Down the sideline, past the 25. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens foot racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, it should be Sunday. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and they bring it down again. A dose of the hurry up offense here. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes now. He gets it to Rice. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Mahomes to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Get hot! 180! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up!
Jackson, quick pass wide. Here he goes again. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
13, 13. For him.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Come on. You.
Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of clap. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Kelsey. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like you're gaining nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180. Get out. 180. Hey, shot.
This one's to Andrews out right. Oh, this big guy is moving. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
He 1 yards, the gain on the play. And a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Real quick, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Report! Ready?
Lamar off to play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on! Ready? It's hot! Ready? It's hot! Hey, report!
Here's Jackson to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Big man showing up the arms. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep running away with this. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Listen up!
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds his man, Gray. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
180. Middle. Come on. 180. Hey, middle.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Come on.
The left side, caught by Andrews. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
13. Sit up.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
The 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st down carry for Pacheco. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run. Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tip down. Here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Desperation time here on 4th. Getting out to his left. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
One final shot here. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Bronx, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.